episode on Martin. What's poppin', y'all? It's your girl T Michelle back with another video. I got a story time for y'all. You know what made me think of this? You know what made me think of the story time? Is it's so much people in the news, right? It's so much people in the news. Like, we was talking about Fat Joe, we was talking about Evelyn Lozada, we was talking about Cardi B and all type of stuff like that, and all these people, right? And they all from the Bronx. So y'all know how I told y'all in my other video, I never liked the Bronx, and it wasn't because of the people there or whatever like that. It's just mad hills. And everything is a distance. Like, people think Queens is crazy, like with the avenues and the drives and the streets and how it's different. People get confused. Man, fuck that. The Bronx. So this made me think of this story time. All right, y'all. I had met this dude like when I was maybe 18 years old or whatever like that. And he was way older than me. And he was short as fuck. We gonna call him... What we gonna call him? Smurf, because he was my height. Right? He was older than me, but my height. So we gonna call him Smurf. So me and Smurf or whatever, I had met him when I was like still a virgin. So we never did nothing like that. But we had clicked and we became real cool because I remember when we first started talking was when my mom first got sick. For those of y'all that don't know, my mom was diagnosed with colon cancer, stage 4, when I was like about to graduate from high school. Like, that's when she was doing her chemo. That's when she was all these operations and all type of stuff like that. So, I don't remember what I met him on. Y'all remember I told y'all back then MySpace and Black Planet and all that shit was popping. I don't remember what I met him on. I really don't. But we had connected because his mom's was sick too. She didn't have cancer, but she had something else that was similar to cancer. I'm not gonna put his business out there, even though y'all know who I'm talking about. But I'm still not gonna put his business out there, or whatever. But anyway, you know, we never did nothing. You know what I'm saying? We used to just chill or whatever. And somehow or another, we stopped talking. It was one of those relationships we would talk and then we wouldn't talk. We would talk and then we wouldn't talk. So I remember it was one specific time where we was talking or whatever, and he was like telling me he had feelings for me and all type of stuff, and I was like, oh, I like you too and all type of stuff like that. And I was always curious, you know, because we never did nothing, and I was always curious and all type of stuff, because he was sexy. He was just short. He was just short. But I was always curious and all type of stuff. But he had a girlfriend. So nothing ever came of it. Like, later on in the years, he had a girlfriend. But anyway, fast forward to a couple of years later. I'm single. He breaks up with his girlfriend. We come up with the plan to meet up. But I gotta go to the Bronx. I'm like, yo, Smurf, I really don't want to go to the Bronx. Yo, I hate the Bronx. Like, that's a fucking journey. Like, that's a distance. Like, I really don't want to go. He's like, come on, yo, please. I want to see you. And yo, this is the perfect time because, you know, now I'm single or whatever. He ain't tell me he had just broke up with that girl that day. Like, I didn't know. He just broke up with her that day. I had no idea. He just told me that he was single. So anyway, I make my little way to the Bronx. It's like a fucking 2-hour fucking ride, I think. It felt like 2 hours. If it wasn't, it felt like 2 hours. So I make my little way to the Bronx. And everybody is home. His mom's is home. His sister is home or whatever. And like, I come in there and they was all looking at me crazy. I'm not realizing why they looking at me crazy. But then like later on, I found out, like I said, he just broke up with this chick today. So they probably like, damn, nigga, like that quick or whatever. That quick you got somebody up in here? So we in his room or whatever. We talking and I'm like, well, what happened? And he was just like, nah, she a liar and she this and she that and I ain't fucking with her no more, and I'm sick of the bullshit. There's just a lot of stuff going on, and I think he had told me that she lied, saying that she was pregnant. She wasn't pregnant, or something like that. So then, um, we talking or whatever. We start getting it and we start getting it cracking, right? And I'm like, I'm excited because I'm just like, yo, finally, like it's been like we was friends or we was talking for like I don't know, close to 5-6 years. I'm like, and this is our first time we actually doing something. Yo, that ever happened to y'all? Like where you can't wait to have somebody physically, like you dream about it and you got all type of ideas about what it could be like and what it's gonna be like, and then this shit complete shit and complete waste of time. That's what the fuck happened. Like the shit lasted like 5 seconds. I was so disappointed. I was just like, like I don't even think I got to I don't even think I did. Like I don't think I did. Like I don't remember that I did. I remember I wanted to, but I don't remember that I did. Because it was like that. So he was feeling himself and just, this nigga had the nerve to break a sweat. Like he was breaking a sweat and wiping his face and shit. And I'm just sitting there like, nigga, you ain't do nothing. You ain't do shit. But anyway, I was just like, I was like, all right, this is the first time. It's the first time. It's the first time. So it was probably like a second or two after we was done, and his sister comes knocking on the door. And he's like, what's going on? So he goes outside, he's talking to his sister, and he comes back in, and he's like, yo, my ex is outside. I'm like, outside where? He's like, she outside in the hallway waiting for me. He's like, yo, I'm gonna go talk to her. I know this nigga played it off so lovely. He was like, yo, I know she wanna get back with me, but I'm gonna tell her that it's over and it's done and we need to just leave it alone. He's like, I'm gonna get rid of her, I'm gonna come right back. I'm sitting there like, whatever, nigga, do what you do. So I'm sitting there. I hear the door close. Like I hear him go outside. I hear the door close or whatever. But he out there for a minute. So I'm sitting there and I waited a good minute. He comes back in the room. He's like, what he said? He said some shit like, oh, meet me downstairs. He's like, I'm gonna walk her to the car. Meet me downstairs. I'm like, well, why the fuck I gotta meet you downstairs if you walking her to her car? Like, what the fuck? He's like, no, just meet me downstairs or whatever like that. I don't remember why he told. I think we was going to go get something to eat or something like that. But he was just like, meet me downstairs. I'm going to walk her to her car. He was like, but wait like 2 minutes. And I'm like, all right, whatever. The nigga was trying to sneak me out the house or whatever. He was trying to sneak me out. So I open the door and I can hear them on the elevator and I can hear her. She's like, why you rushing me and why you pushing me? And then I know you got somebody up in the house. He was like,
bugging out. He's like, just get on the elevator.
He's like, why you pushing me? So I go outside and I'm sitting across the street. Like I'm sitting across the street from his apartment building or whatever. And it's like a little park. So I'm sitting there and I'm waiting. And it was summertime, y'all, but it was like, I don't know what you call it, but it's like, it was summertime, but it was starting to get dark, so it was starting to get cold. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, what the fuck this nigga at or whatever. I'm texting him, he not answering my texts. I'm calling, he not answering. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck, but I'm just like, yo, I'm in the middle of the Bronx. I don't like the Bronx. I'm looking around just like, I don't like the Bronx. Like, I'm like, this shit is whack. I'm going home. But I had left all my stuff upstairs because we were supposed to come right back. So I'm like, let me go upstairs and get my stuff. So I'm going into the building or whatever like that, and his sister is there. And his sister is like, oh,
you was that girl with Smurf?
And I'm like, yeah.
She's like, oh, he left.
I'm like, he left? She like,
yeah, he left.
I said, well, is he coming back? She's like,
I don't know. He left. I don't know.
I said, well, I don't care. I said, I just want to go upstairs and get my purse and my wallet or some shit. I think my wallet. I'm like, I just want to go upstairs and get my wallet and my purse or whatever. She was like, okay. She went somewhere. She didn't go on the elevator with me. She went somewhere. So I go back upstairs. I knock on the door. His mom comes, and his mom is cracking the door. Like, she's like, yes. And I'm like, can I come in and get my purse and stuff? She's like, what color is your purse and where is it? I'm like, wow. I'm like, you not gonna let me in the house? Like, seriously? She's like, Smurf left. And I'm like, all right. I'm like, I don't care that he left. I want my purse so I can go home. She peeking out the door and shit. I'm like, yo, I know this lady is sick, but what the fuck? I'm like, yo. And she's like, I'll get it for you. So she go in the back or whatever. She give me my purse. She come and she hand it to me through the door and close the door real fast. I'm just like, these motherfuckers is wildin'. So I go and I get back on the train or whatever like that. I'm pissed off. I'm like, yo, first of all, you invite me over, right? You invite me over. Your fucking dick game is whack. You know what I'm saying? The shit lasted like 2 seconds. I came all the way to the Bronx for 2 seconds. I would have had more fun by myself. 2 seconds. Then you got me sitting outside in the cold while you off driving with your ex-girlfriend, who is supposed to be your ex-girlfriend, which I don't think is your ex-girlfriend. I think you just was talking shit or whatever like that. And now I gotta take this 2-hour ride back home. I was pissed, y'all. I was so mad or whatever like that. I got home and he finally texted me or some shit like that. He was just like, oh, I'm sorry. And she was crying and she was upset. And I went to calm her down and blah, blah, blah. I was like, nigga, I don't fucking care. But like I said, y'all, some shit just ain't worth it. Like, some shit you wait on, it's not worth it. Like, some shit you really be planning for, like, yo, we gonna finally be together. We finally gonna get it in. And that shit was trash. It was so much trash. And I wasted my time and I was upset. And then from that day on, I was like, never again am I fucking with any of these niggas from the Bronx. I'm not going to the Bronx. If a nigga wanna see me and he from the Bronx, he gonna have to come to Queens. I ain't fucking with the Bronx. So yeah, that was my story. So it was a little short one, but y'all, I had to give y'all a little something. I have a little bit more. Like, I have more I gotta come up with or whatever like that. But yeah, y'all. Hope you like this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.